Yo, I'll push some buttons,
I got
right?
it. I got it.
Yo, I'll push this button, right?
Yeah, it's going.
That's it.
Bro, that's the worst. You record a whole thing and then it's like, oh shit, I'm wrong.
We haven't had that happen to us.
Audio.
That's never happened on this
We haven't
podcast.
happened. That's never
I
happened
call
to us.
bullshit.
We've never lost the audio on
We
this.
never lost an
We've
episode.
never mysteriously
Are you
lost
guys
any
joking or
audio.
you serious?
We've lost
You've
like
definitely
four.
We're so serious.
We've
So
lost
serious.
We've never messed up anything.
I was
We've
gonna say,
We've
for
lost 4
sure.
episodes.
4?
We've done 10. 10 we have like a 70% hit rate with episodes.
Yeah.
You're batting 700 right now with your attempts.
Which in baseball is an incredible batting
It is.
average.
Yeah, totally.
Someone's
But the
batting
question is,
700.
But for audio retainment, damn.
Yeah, exactly. Was the 30% that
Actually
got wasted
fireable.
like, oh my god, it was fire, bro. It was like, it was trash.
Yeah,
Actually,
all the time.
I feel like because we did lose 4. I don't remember.
Yeah,
I think we lost 3.
he immediately just deleted that from his
I can definitely think of one. I feel like I do this podcast and then I kind of black out.
Bro, you comfortable? You look mad, like, uncomfortable.
No, I'm so comfortable.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. You guys are in my home.
I'm projecting.
No, this is great.
Bro.
Project away. This is Project Island. Welcome.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. What do you have to? What is on your mind right now?
Yeah. What's going on?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me on Slumberpod.
Yeah,
that's,
Bro,
that's what's on my mind.
Azhar
bro.
Usman, bro. Come on.
Slumberpod, bro.
OG. This guy.
Yeah.
First of all,
It's an honor to have
It's
you here.
fucking truly an honor.
It's like
It's
my
an honor to be
brother.
with you guys,
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my little brother for sure, bro.
So, and talk about Shaunak. You were in the balls when he started stand up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You were in the what?
In the balls?
I didn't exist yet.
How old are you, bro?
30.
No, I've been doing that for over 30 years, dog. Although I did just turn 50, so that is
Wow. Wow.
crazy.
Congratulations.
When did
milestone.
you
50. Half
start
of 100.
stand up?
I've been doing stand-up for half my life, so I was 25
when you started.
Actually, I was right about to turn 25, so
Whoa.
technically I was 24.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
Shaunak like just got a Nintendo
25.
64 or something.
No.
yeah, I was 5-ish.
Yeah.
So
What were you doing at 5?
Yeah, bro, I feel so old doing this.
Five,
kind of
five.
like
If
age,
I,
man.
I hadn't even moved to the States, I was in the ball pit somewhere.
Ooh.
Not in the balls.
Dude, dude,
Not in the balls, but the
I knew
ball
there were
pit.
balls
Kuwait,
involved.
in Kuwait at the Burger King.
Yeah, at the Big Burger
You were
King.
mentioning.
I was at the big
Burger
ball
King,
pit.
Kuwait, yes.
Kuwait has the biggest
Crazy,
fast food
bro.
restaurants, but that's really sick. You've been doing it for 25 years.
Yeah, and then, how old are you?
32.
30, you're 30, and
Think
you're
about it.
so you're the youngest, bro.
He's the youngest
Whatcha?
one.
Okay.
So
You guys had a cool crew, man.
to put that in perspective, 25 years
Since 2000, bro.
since
Pre 9/11.
Whoa.
I
Hello.
started
Let's shout out
stand-up before
9/11 on the
9/11s,
pod.
bro. Which is why it's a little bit
We
annoying.
can't be the brown pod shortening
A 9/11.
9/11.
I'm gonna start saying words, bro. 9/11.
Oh my god. We cannot be the
Here's how you
the
get
pod
back-
shortening it.
Get in touch with the youth again.
I'm gonna start
No.
verse
We gotta say it correctly. 9/11 will but got the who.
What's wrong with you? I don't condone this.
Wait, what does that mean?
9/11 was a tragedy. 9/11 was a horrible inside joke. I mean, job.
Inside
It's a joke.
9/11 was an inside
With
Wait,
joke.
Colin
so-
Quinn.
Was it
joke.
weird doing stand up after? Like
Yeah, it was very weird. Oh, so yeah, I
how long
started,
before shows came back? I watched this little documentary on YouTube, but I'm curious to see if
So
from someone that
my
was there.
experience, everyone had their own experience, right? My experience of it was, I was like an open micer, right? And then it happened, and then I've always been like a Muslim community guy growing up and whatever, and so there was people were freaking out, man. It was just like,
Of course.
Muslims are here to kill everyone. It was like bad.
Right.
So there was a huge need for just like community representatives to just calm people down.
Yeah.
So I became like a talking head on behalf of my community in a lot of ways, and then started like
Wow.
showing
At,
up
at this open mic stage, that's a lot I pressure to.
well, I was
when
like I
you're-
said, I
when
was
you're that
always a
young-
community guy though, man. So I was like
Yeah.
speaking at events.
Okay.
I started the so I went to public school my entire life.
Yeah.
So I'm in high school in the 90s and realized that it's a public school, but they have a Bible study, like after school club.
Yeah.
So I was like, why isn't there a Quran study, bro?
Right.
Bro, you
And I
started
was-
Quran study?
Yeah, I was like, so I was like, why is there not why is there not a Quran study? And also, like, the Quran study could meet Fridays after school, which means we could have Friday prayer. Because I was just missing Friday prayer, which is kind of like whack.
Were you
to
religiously
be
locked in
amazing.
at that age, or were you just like, this is more of a representation
Not
issue?
before that. I got into religion probably like my sophomore year.
After you started Quran City.
No, I started cross study because I got into
Oh,
religion,
word,
and then
word.
I was like, this is kind of crazy that there's no. How's there Bible study on campus, but there's no Quran study?
Okay.
And then I was always cool with the administration. I was like the morning announcement guy.
Oh, tight.
So like we had a xylophone like ding ding ding.
Bro.
Good morning.
Did you have to
Niles
play the
West.
xylophone?
Yeah. Just like
What
three
is
Oh, it's
that?
like
notes.
a call to prayer for high schoolers.
It is. Every morning.
Also aggressive.
cheese today.
I would always do announcements with the Indian accent. Good morning, Niles West. I told you they're taking over, bro. And the mascot of Niles West High School. And the mascot for Niles West High School was the Indians.
No way.
They changed it in the last.
Well done, America.
Pakistani
That's amazing.
Their family movie. We're not sending you there.
Yeah, straight up. Pakistanis were boycotting the high school.
Yeah.
It's so funny. My high school mascot is they're the Bombers.
Wow.
So this exists.
Pick your poison.
But also, I would be so pissed if my morning announcement guy at my high school, I'm like the principal there, and then he starts Quran study.
Well, on the contrary,
It's
bro.
like I
No,
gave
no,
this
was
guy
always
so
cool.
much trust.
No, listen. I was.
And he
cool
tries
with
to
the-
radicalize my school with Quran study.
No, on
bro.
the contrary, bro. I was so cool with these administration people. They were like fans of mine, bro. They were like this guy, and I started doing high school theater and stuff. So I was,
tight.
I was like a kid in the school, you know.
Yeah, you were
So I was like
someone that people knew.
networking and just I was a young hustler in the school. So I would move on campus and also through the administrative offices. Like I belong here, bro.
Yeah,
I got access to the morning announcement thing. I'm there every day.
Wow, so you really wore the morning announcement thing on your chest, like.
Well, it was one of the things. I
Like, did
was
you
doing.
tell people who didn't know that you were doing
They
the
all
morning
knew I was-
announcement?
they all
But
knew it
if
was me.
in case somebody didn't know, would you bring it up and be like, hey,
No,
I
I
do
didn't.
the morning announcements.
It was unnecessary to bring up, bro. I was.
You
I was
You just
known-
walk with
I
that
was
swag.
known announcer.
Yeah.
I was a Harry Carey.
Bro,
of my
that'd be like
campus.
Kobe saying he's Kobe, bro. What are you talking about?
So all of this was a branch of saying that
Yeah.
once I got interested in religion and then
Yeah.
I started network, I knew all these people anyway.
You were already like
Okay.
talking on behalf of your community.
kind of, yeah.
In-
But I'm saying on campus, so
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I go to the principal or whoever was the superintendent. I was like, yo, why is there a Bible study but there's not a Quran study? And he said, well, there's just no students who have asked for it. You can start a club. I was like, can I start the club? He's like, sure. So I was like, oh, what do I got to do? He's like, yeah, I fill out this paperwork, this, that, and the other. You know, there was always, this was
Right.
an early lesson because I ended up going to becoming a lawyer. You know, before I did comedy, I went to law school. And that was an early lesson in how navigating America is really about mostly just jumping through like bullshit.
Yes,
made
filling
up
out
bureaucratic
rules and
paperwork.
Right.
bureaucratic protocols and just like as long as you cross all the T's and dot all the I's and talk to the right power players, you can basically figure out a way to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
That was an early lesson in that. So then he's like, well, one of the conditions is you have to find a
Sponsor.
faculty sponsor.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I'm like, yo, how am I gonna get somebody to co-sign the Quran study club?
Yeah.
So it turns out it could be. I'm like, it could be anybody. They're like, it could be anybody. Does it have to be a professor, a teacher, or could it be like a security guard? It could be anybody. It could be a
Oh,
security
you got the
guard.
security guard?
So I got the security guard.
Yes.
Wait. So
Mr.
how that
Puff.
conversation?
Oh, no.
Mr. Puff?
Mr. James O. Puff.
What was this? What was Mr. Puff like?
Mr. Puff was, as his name would suggest, a puffy man.
I just like the idea that they're like, the Quran study's not radicalized, they're not violent, and then they see the only guy with the sponsor's the only guy with a gun at the school. Muslims, they're not violent, they're not. All right, when do we start?
So Mr.
Y'all wanna
James
hold it?
O. Puff, bro. This is that's basically
And the Quran at the same time.
Mr. Puff, bro.
never mind.
Mr. Puff and I became friendly, bro.
That's
And he,
beautiful. I love
did
that
you-
he co-signed.
Yeah.
Oh, he was so cool,
converted
man.
to Islam. I'm sure.
Well, this is a great punchline to this whole story because everyone knew him as Mr. Puff.
Yeah.
His name was James
Sorry.
Puff, Mr. James Puff. His middle initial was O. It was James O. Puff. All right?
Okay.
So I end up starting this club. He ends up, and he comes every Friday, bro. He would come and sit there for an hour, hour and a half, just listen. Didn't say, he was a very quiet guy. He didn't talk much. So he just started it. Maybe 4 or 5 people came the first time. It kind of grew. It became
When
like,
was this? Sorry.
Sophomore
this
year of
would
high
have been
school, right?
19.
Right,
I
but I'm
started high
curious
school
what
in
year.
1989, bro.
Okay, so
I started high school
1990.
in the 80s.
Okay.
Wow.
I had
89.
I just came out of ball.
Yeah, you just came out of play. Yeah.
I started high school in 1989. I graduated in 1993.
Okay.
So this would have been 1990 to 91. School year, my second.
Wow.
So I start this club. Mr. Puff becomes the faculty sponsor. Now it's just I'm running it, bro.
Yeah.
So I have to give a sermon every Friday.
Whoa.
I'm leading the Friday prayer.
Doing a new hour and a half every
No, the sermon is like 10 minutes. 10, 15
That's still a
Dude,
lot of
dude,
And it was
time.
Quran studies. So the
Yeah.
idea was like we assign a little passage, everybody read it.
Yeah.
Come with your thoughts.
And there was how many Muslim kids were in it?
In the whole school, there was probably at the time I was there maybe like a dozen or 15.
Oh, that's amazing.
But the
That's
people who
still a lot,
came,
yeah.
well, we only had a regular attendance of like 5 to 10.
Nice. Sure.
We just need 3 to have the
The club,
congregation.
yeah,
so it was working. It was cool, man. We did this thing
one
for
time
years.
there were 2, and then Mr. Puff was like, I'm here.
Well, funny you mention it. So at the end, when I'm finally graduating, Mr. Puff pulls me aside. I've like trained my deputies now who are going to keep this thing going without me. And I'm a senior, and it's then getting to the end of the year. And he pulls me aside. He's like, I just want to tell you something. I was like, yes, sir. He goes, I've always listened very intently to what you have to say, and I consider you a young man who's, 17, going on 45. The way you talk and the things you bring up, I was like, wow, what a compliment. Thank you. And then he goes, I'm going to tell you a secret. I don't tell anybody this. My name is known as James O. Puff. People don't know the O stands for Omar.
Whoa.
Yeah. And I was like, what? So I was like, wait. So I didn't ask. I was about to be like, wait, so that means you're Muslim? He would just like smiled and kind of like dabbed me up. It was our little
So
secret.
he was Muslim
I've
the
revealed
whole
this to
time.
the world. I don't know. I don't know why his name was Omar.
Maybe it could have been that his someone in
Yeah.
his lineage was.
Exactly. Or could be. Also, Omar is also very common in Latin
Yeah.
America. It's a very multicultural name. Anyway, he
That
shared that
is
with
funny
me.
where he's like, my name is Omar, so I'm kind of like Muslim too.
That was kind of the subtext
Yeah,
of what he
he
was
was
saying.
like,
Like, look, I'm a
friend.
I love what you've been preaching.
Yeah.
So all that is to say, I had all that back.
Yeah. So when
backstory.
9/11
So
happened,
9/11
you were equipped. to
basically,
talk
I
to-
was training for 9/11 for many years. For many years. For many years.
Then I went overseas for like 10
training
years.
for
For
9/11.
9/11. I was training for 9/11.
Okay, so after training for 9/11s,
9L.
This is terrible. We should cut a lot of this.
911.
So the point being, I had a lot of experience, I guess, just as a young man, being this kind of like soundbite talking head guy, and being able to present, really pithy and kind of like summaries of what I think people need to hear, because there's so much public ignorance, man. People just don't know.
Yeah.
I was literally asked by a kid in high school, 100% true story. He's like, so you guys worship the devil, right? I was like, dog, no, bro.
So funny to ask like
we
that
don't worship the devil.
to a guy who's also taking like a geometry test with you. We're both here, but you worship
the
devil.
devil. So that's the level of kind of what I have been encountering my whole life. It was normal for me to be like disabusing people of very wrong-headed notions. So all that is to say, I started doing that community work. That lasts several months. By the time things kind of chilled out, now we're talking about spring 2002. And I was still writing jokes. I was still thinking of stand-up, but I just wasn't going up. And then when I started going back to the open mic scene in Chicago,
you were a
You know-
star. They were like, finally come.
Yeah.
talk
Mr.
about
Puff
it.
is in the back.
I mean, low-key 9/11 did make my career and Pete Davidson's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's had a far more successful career, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, look, I came back on the scene and people were suddenly like, it was a weird thing, man, because I was already talking about the same stuff, but suddenly it was just like, oh, now it was relevant.
Yeah.
Now it was like, yo, we're interested. What does this guy have to say? Mind you, I was rocking a kufi in those days. My beard was long.
Dang,
I looked like a card-carrying member of.
Were you
band.
oiling your beard and stuff?
I was probably more into beard maintenance in those days. It's an interesting question.
It's interesting.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting question.
It sounded like you were trying to get into it.
I am kind of curious. Like, what
Are you
kind of
thinking about
oils?
growing your beard out? My beard was long, bro. It was.
I know. I think I've seen a photo. Yeah.
photos of me on the internet. Yeah.
on the databases.
On the database.
I mean, the FBI's most wanted.
FBI, NFL.
Yeah, so that was Turning Point USA. Shout out Kid Rock. Shout out Nicki Minaj.
You know Kid Rock's genre on Apple Music is rapper? Is like rap?
Aw, kid.
Yeah, because
that's so offensive.
Kid,
You're
not rap.
not, dude.
That's so offensive.
come on, dude. Ball with the ball, the bang, jump the boogie.
That is a South Asian
worst.
hit.
That was the worst.
Ball with the ball, the bang.
The way you did it sounds like Busta Rhymes was trying to make a song for babies.
That sounds like Kid Rock was a mumble rapper.
It's like Porky the Pig.
Anyway, this 9/11. So all this was to answer your question. So how was it? 9/11.
Yeah.
So I'd come back, bro. It was weird, man. Kumail was on the scene at the same time, so we were like
tight in Chicago.
couple of brown
That's
guys.
cool.
doing
Was he over there like?
Yeah, we're friends.
Y'all homies.
Yeah.
You know, 9/11 happened. Emily is.
I don't think Emily
Sounds
was
like
in
a British prince, like a little orphan prince.
I got the worst Camille in the group.
Bro,
Yeah, that's pretty
was
bad. Yeah, no, we both got heckled a few times.
Really?
In that scene around that time. And then, yeah, man, it was a weird time, bro. It was definitely a very strange, bizarro, surreal kind of like.
For sure.
What is this, man?
Did you feel the weight of it, like in your comedy? Like you're like, I need to speak on this in my sets.
Kind of. Kind of, yeah, man. I had
That's
this
dope.
epiphany, you know, like, look, being a quote unquote Muslim comic, right? It's like this label art. And it's still, I think I have this weird love-hate kind of relationship with the label. And it's, I think, probably the way a lot of black comics feel about being called a quote unquote black comic. Or a lot of female comics might feel about being called a female comic. And I had this epiphany when I was talking to this female comic on the scene, you know, years later, and she was lamenting to me about, like, I hate it that people always have to say, oh, female comic. Why can't I just be a comic? And I said to her, well, okay, let's say for a minute we just ignore the gender of it all. You're just a comic. What do you want to talk about? And she's like, I want to talk about the fact that I'm a female. Like, I want to talk about. Yeah. So it becomes this weird self-selecting. That's how I feel. It's like, I don't like being
Self-selecting is the right
being
term, yeah.
ghettoized or being, you know, kind of othered or in a pejorative way, being dismissed as like, he's a Muslim comic.
Yeah.
But then if so you give me a mic, it's like, what do I want to talk about? I want to talk about, like, the lens through which I view the world.
Right.
And everything I look at in the world in some way, shape, or form is coming through a lens of a macro worldview, which is grounded in Islam, which to me is a teaching that encompasses a timeless universal truth.
Right.
So it's like, that's fine. I'm okay with that label.
Yeah, it's this weird thing where you want to, when you start a artistic endeavor, especially one that is as communal as stand-up, you just, for a while, just want to belong. And you can other yourself if you're not careful.
What do you mean by communal? Because I feel like you can argue that's a very solo art form.
It's just a very solo art form when you're up there, but I feel like one of the greatest gifts it's given me is community.
Yeah,
And
interesting.
when you go out, especially when you're new, and you haven't really reconciled with your identity on and off stage, you see just this group of people that are all really proficient at it and all hang out together. And for a while, and I still feel this way, I go, I just want to be one of those guys. And the way you do that is by getting really good, and then in your head you have these weird labels that you go, is this what's preventing me from being good? Am I just a brown comic or whatever? And I can see, especially when there aren't other Muslim comics around or there aren't other female comics around, for you to get it twisted and put up barriers in your own head, where in a lot of ways the things that might other you are actually your strengths in your artistry anyway.
But you know, it's if he didn't lay down all
that's
the
what I'm
work
saying. Yeah, it's cool
and
to
kind of do that.
Right.
It would be harder for us to come to a realization.
I feel like we got to do
Facts.
a lot of that quicker because when I came in, there weren't a lot of brown comics in Atlanta, but I saw that they were out there.
Yeah.
And they were making moves and doing
at least
interesting
more than
things.
one.
Right. So it did make it feel like, okay, I can be a brown comic or a regular comic, and I can do it all and still find a path moving forward.
Yeah. This
See,
is
but even
OG.
that language. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you were about to.
Well,
go off
no, I was
on
gonna.
something.
This is
Even
interesting.
the language is
right?
pissing me off.
No,
right
the
now.
language of like a brown comic or a regular comic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Because in which I respect that you're choosing that kind of like, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
But the implication of that is being brown is irregular.
right. And I'm not
Definitely.
even saying that
That's
that's
the
what I
label,
would assign it. That's just what you might encounter from people at large or in your own head.
In
where
your
you-
own head. A lot
Yeah.
of that I think
Right.
is imagined.
It is, bro.
You know,
It's a
that's what I'm
projection
saying.
for sure.
That's a big part
It's
of it.
stuff that you assign yourself
Yes.
in moments of insecurity or in facing a bigger journey and stand up and going, can I even do it? Am I just this? Am I just that?
Yes.
Well,
yes.
some of these are imagined, but then sidebar into present day. Ozuna and I had quite a weekend together
Okay.
because we're at a.
We gonna talk about this?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it.
Oh,
we're
great.
We're at a club, like a room, and let's call it.
Are we gonna name names?
No,
Oh,
we
okay.
can't name. Below the Central Jersey line, right?
I hear that.
And above the Philly line, somewhere there's a room over there. So this room it's white town,
Yeah.
hella white,
Yeah.
right?
Jersey white.
Well, it's not
Jersey
just white. There was a heckle at one point saying Trump 2028.
Yeah,
Got it. Red
those
dot.
straight up.
red,
Yeah, it's
Concentration.
pretty mega country.
red.
Robin. Yum.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Red hat.
Red
It was
face.
definitely red.
so
red
basically,
Screaming.
our boy is headlining. Our boy, he like. First of all, I've been banned from this place before. I was already banned from this place.
Amazing.
And
That's
then,
incredible.
So my boy was like, "Yo, can he come back and do the shows?" Come on.
Yeah.
And then they were like, "All right, cool." So then I go there. There's a show.
Why'd you get
on
banned the
Friday.
first time? You can't just skirt past
So
it.
the first time, obviously, they didn't like how I was
Material?
talking about America. They didn't like.
Because he uses phrases like 9/11.
You're making little nicknames.
Doing a little 9/11.
Do a little chance.
Do a little bit of that.
Okay.
So, and this was years ago. you got
Iowa.
banned?
Yeah. I was doing shit like that instead of Ayatollah. I was like, Iowa. You know?
I told her, don't call me back.
I think you got banned because these jokes is bad. If I saw a comic go, Iowa, I'd be like, you're banned. Just on principle of
played
you
a
banned
role
whack
for
on
sure.
stage.
I mean, let's
You
not
ordered
be-
like 5 orders of mozzarella sticks.
Honestly, trying to blame racism for everything.
Yeah, maybe it's the pun. Okay, so you got banned for being flagrant.
Yeah.
A bit
I was being
spicy.
A little spicy.
Yeah.
So then I got unbanned for, it's been like 2 years since the ban.
Uh-huh.
And now, they lifted the ban. And then AZ just, he just happened to be in town.
Yeah.
So he's also going to
Jump on the shows.
jump on the shows. So now lifted the ban, and now me and AZ coming in together.
You got a BOGO deal on Muslim guys?
We're coming back with more
Let's couple.
firepower.
Two
Yeah,
failed
more
basketball players, bro. Yeah.
We came to drop 50 on y'all.
Yeah.
So great.
I showed up with a xylophone. Ding. Ding. Straight up. We showed up. We came in heavy, bro. A lot of brown walked in there.
They're saying they want to change the stage to face east. They're really changing a lot here.
There was a lot of mutual discomfort immediately.
No more wings because they're not halal. Okay, so you guys came in heavy.
Funny you mentioned halal
Order
wings.
hummus now.
Well, funny you mentioned halal wings. You want to tell me who the MC was?
Oh yeah. So
That's exciting.
Oh, wow.
the MC is a guy who I created this guy's career.
Okay.
His name is Pork Chops.
Wow.
Spelled with a Z at the end.
I love that he's hosting the
for
Muslim
con-
show.
for the context.
So I was like,
Neil and
yo,
I on the show, the host is called Beef Patty.
That's how hard Zoran Mamdani is taking everything over. There.
Yeah, he had to move to
Chops is on
a guy
the
named
Muslim
Pork Chops
show.
has to move to Central Jersey.
I was
Can't
like,
be
yo,
in the city limits.
This is a good fit for a guy named Pork Chops. You know, being in this
Yeah,
town.
totally.
Yeah, rip it.
Pork Chops, you know, not his best night. You know, he's having, you know, some. But they're
Rough set.
tight on him. They're tight on him right away. AZ goes up. They're scared. You know, they're
Yeah,
scared.
I would say it was among my worst
They went
work.
from bored to scared.
Yeah, they were-
Terrible night.
It was
Your
it was pretty
principal's
bad.
out in the crowd.
Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Pretty bad.
They weren't rocking with it.
No.
So,
You stepped up.
Heckles, highly uncomfortable. I got some laughs, but it was
In general.
one shade above a bomb.
yeah.
Dang.
Wow.
So then I go up, a rocking start, but I actually, I ended on a real bit. I ended on a 9/11 bit.
Wow.
9/11.
It kind of went strong. So I'm like, this is the best I've ever done in front of racists.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
totally.
All right, now let me tell you.
New badge unlocked.
Now, let me tell you about. There's an owner of the club. The owner,
You can deal with racist
the
hecklers.
owner he's a tight ass, bro. Old, older white guy. He's just a tight ass.
Yeah.
He didn't like pork chops. The pork chops is on stage. He's like, pork chops goes, "You guys voted for Mom Donnie or something like that." Right?
Wow.
And then he goes, "Already, this guy fucking lost the group. He went political."
He was so mad. He said he ruined the room. He said he ruined the room.
Ruined the room.
He ruined the room.
With one line.
Already fucking went political.
Walked by us to say that. We didn't prompt. We didn't say
Yeah.
that. He doing, he walked by us and said that. Yeah. So
Bro,
he
that's
wanted
so
us to hear it.
funny.
Man, he's mad.
Already fucking ruined the
So this gets better. This gets better. So then AZ is on stage, right? I'm in the back in the guy's office, which is also the green room. So I'm just in the back.
So many
and
stacks
then
of
he comes
paper.
in, I'm like, "Hey, how's it going, bro? What's going on?" He goes, "I'm doing better than that fucking disaster out there." This guy's, he's classic. You know what I mean?
It's a real 9/11 out there.
Yeah, I
You
wouldn't
guys
use the
dap
word
it up?
disaster, but yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, the guy is
bad.
definitely. He's just upset. It's a hyperbolic. You know, it wasn't.
But it seems like he already had it out for this guy.
He had it out. Right?
Yeah.
So then,
Shut up.
But shout out pork
so
chops.
then I
Man.
go up. You know,
Multiple.
I don't know what gets said when I'm up, but I don't think anything gets said. You know, finally is. And then the headliner goes up. Headliner has a good time. Headliner, our boy. I don't want to out him because then people will.
Well, you added pork chops with
Yeah, we had
no issue.
Well, Paul is the headliner. Paul, the
Oh, hell yeah.
So then Paul is like, "Yeah, man." He tells me right after the show, just me and Paul walking, pork chops, and AZ behind me. He goes, "Yeah, bro, you're all off the show stuff."
Which I gotta be honest, bro, was not a surprise at all. It was like sounds right.
Writing was on the
sounds
wall.
about right.
So funny. Pork chops takes it real hard.
What did he do?
So he was like,
pork chops.
"Yeah."
And taking the.
Yeah, it was
He
not
did say.
good.
He did say. He goes. The guy paused when he said your name. You know what I mean? So I was like, all right, cool. I was like, all right, I'm sorry, you know.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, so it was
still
it was
said
an
it, but he
interesting
paused.
weekend. For sure, it was an interesting weekend.
Pork chops, Azhar, they're not on the show.
Pork chops was kind of upset about it, I think. Okay.
Well, yeah, that's the
I
only
was
place
not
you
really
can get up in
phased.
Jersey.
Yeah, I wasn't really phased. It was like whatever.
Yeah, this was a
didn't-
surprise
I
show.
really
anyway.
didn't care. It didn't affect me on a scale of 1 to 10. Like
I was upset.
Right.
Danish, Danish was like, "Fuck, bro, fuck."
Because it's the best.
Calm down,
Bro, I shuck and jive for these people. I never shuck and jive.
Yeah.
Right.
And I did it because Paul asked me to. He said, "Bro, please have a good set."
Right.
And I did.
Yeah.
And it's still, you know what I mean? There's no justice in this world. It's like when I shuck and jive for you over here, you still don't want me, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Come on.
Damn, man.
Damn it.
I'm proud of you for doing that, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Proud of me for shucking and jiving and then still getting fired, bro?
I'm sorry about the consequences, but I'm proud of you for doing it.
If anything, it was a lesson to never shuck and jive again.
That's true. It never works.
I think that we got to get Pork Chops on the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
I
a
need-
very interesting, funny person.
I need his
bet.
side of the story.
Well, he
I
also,
want to know the origin of the
yeah,
name.
Yeah.
The alter ego.
That's
So
fascinating.
yeah,
that,
fascinating.
yeah.
And I say all that to say it's like these rooms still exist in America.
Oh, totally. I
that
did
are
one on
totally
Friday.
Retro. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
totally.
You do one on
retro.
Friday?
Well,
Yeah, it
was
was
that?
in the middle of Maryland, Chesapeake Bay, Maryland,
Oh.
and it was. So it was. I don't know if I have pictures, but it was like a
MAGA country?
really. Yeah, it was very MAGA. But starting in Georgia and Atlanta, I did a bunch of these rooms. So I have a reference point for what they're going to be like, and I was also just fed up with all the ice. I was just like, my fault. I was like consuming ice stuff all day, and I came in angry. And I don't get angry on stage. I'm
That's
very
insane.
lighthearted.
Yeah.
And it actually went really well because I was like, fuck you was my attitude. And I never liked that. I'm truly on Nickelodeon time the whole time.
Wow.
And it actually got me to win their respect because I was like not backing down, being like, he's in the Epstein files.
Yeah.
He's doing things to children.
Yeah.
And they were like, nah, he's right.
It's really weird how we all know that now.
Yeah, it was,
But it's
and it
just
was
like,
that day,
nothing
like
happens.
like the
There's no-
files were being parsed through on my
Yeah.
TikTok from
Yeah.
like journalists and stuff.
Shout out the journalism
Yeah,
and
bro.
free lawyer work that people are doing right
Straight
now.
up. bro.
Yeah, it's
Get
insane.
this shit
But
out.
it's
Yeah.
shout out to it, but also it's so weirdly disheartening if nothing comes of it, right? It's just kind of like
Yeah.
it reminds me of that same feeling after like Sandy Hook.
Right.
It's like once people can murder children in a school,
Right.
Yeah.
and then there's nothing happen really. It's just like
It's so
instead of trying to solve the problem, it's just
Right.
like let's train kids about having active shooters in school. That's the solution.
Or tell the public that it was faked or whatever that Alex Jones was doing.
Right.
Like we could just kind
just
of
gaslight everybody.
tell.
Yeah, and then nothing happens. So it kind of feels like that. It's like we all know that these billionaires have done some evil things with children. We all know that now.
Yeah.
It's
And
really
just
great.
kinda like, I guess
The system is designed for outrage and like absorbing outrage. from
absorbing
everybody.
outrage, and then nothing
and not
happens.
changing it.
Yeah.
It, you know, just
That's
maintains
real.
itself.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. It's
Yeah, it's ugly.
It's very disturbing.
I don't
Actually.
know. It's just disturbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
nauseating.
can't. I have no idea.
think it's
I'm
what
so glad you
fuels-
did that though, bro. I've been thinking about that a lot too. It's just like performing in front of. I did 2 casinos in the last year, and I was like, these casino people. What do I say to them to say what's on your heart and you're being authentic to the lens, whether it is brown comic, brown comedian, like you're being yourself. Muslim comedy,
Gambling
you're
is
being
evil.
yourself. Dude,
Oh, he was doing one of these casinos, and we were talking right before he did
I
it.
called Danish right before.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
great. It was great. I was just circling the parking lot, and there were 2
Casinos
cops
are weird,
in
man.
the lot, just like outside of their car, standing there
Yeah.
watching me.
We were
And I was like,
talking-
Danish, I need a Zoran line, like ASAP.
or like, then we had a line about ice. It was like, oh yeah, ice probably will be here because they're kicking all the losers out of our country.
Old white lady fucks up on slots. Come with me. Get in the
We're gonna
van.
finish your story though. So then, how did the sets go?
Yeah.
At the
Well,
casino?
the set so what I've landed on is kind of like spoon feeding them some like here I'm a person who's from here or whatever. Like talk about my relationships or like funny stories and shit. And then I go into the heavier my shit is barely heavy. I don't but then I go into that and I lose like probably 30% of the room. They just start going in the all right, we like you, but we don't want to hear this.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is why we live
enough
an
audio.
hour north of Philly. You know, so we don't have to deal
Yeah.
with this
Deal with
stuff.
that.
I
Yeah.
think this is also a weird thing about. I'm assuming they didn't buy a ticket to come see Neel Ghosh at the
Hell
casino,
no.
right?
Although
there's
I did
other-
book a casino date. I'm going to be at the Rancho Cucamonga Casino
Yeah?
in Wichita, Kansas from February 24th.
Rancho Cucamonga Casino in Kansas.
Rancho Cucamonga
I think
Casino.
you're
in
doing a
Ca-
bit right now. Is this-
No,
Oh,
we,
okay.
just, we all plug our dates throughout the,
Oh,
throughout
cool.
the
Hell yeah.
episodes. Rancho Cucamonga, February 24th through February 29th. I'll be there. Use promo code
You're
Bass
lying right
Fish
now. You're
for
lying right
15%
now.
off
He's lying.
Bass Fish meal
He's lying,
baskets.
bro. There's no February
Provided
29th.
locally.
Isn't this?
Mountain Dew. Get a 2-for-1
Also, Rancho
humidifier.
Cucamonga is a place in California.
Yeah, it is, dude.
Okay, I knew he's lying. It's
Rancho
like-
The
Cucamonga.
Edison, New Jersey
Kansas.
Casino in
All right.
Lawrence, Kansas.
This is a real plug.
No, it's not.
Danish
Yeah, it
Makbul
is.
will be opening for me. He will be doing nothing
You guys are all
political.
gaslighting right now.
No, man, bro. I have to do a plug, bro. I'm finally coming back to Roku City, March 28th, March 29th.
The stage does face east.
Roku, that
March
makes
28th,
TVs.
March 29th. Get your hovers ready.
Chuckles and Roku is such a fun club.
Yeah.
Chuckles and Roku is such a good
Do you know who the booker is?
purple light that distracts me.
Yeah.
You guys are. I'm too tired. I'm just like, well, is this real? Come back to Rome.
I
There's
think a lot of
a-
those crowds do just respect you being yourself, though. And I think a lot of the crowds there, they might look racist, but I would say maybe only like 10% of them are.
Totally. There's more humanity in
And
the.
there's more
yes,
people that
yes.
are just apolitical. They're just kind of dumb and not really looking at it, and they're just going with the community's opinions of who
Right.
they should vote for. And I think if you go chest out and talk your shit and give them jokes, you have to give them jokes.
Of course.
That's the job.
Of course.
If you do that, I do think that you win more than you lose. In
I
those
think that's
riffs.
right.
100%.
I think doing.
That's the point of art. It should be,
Yes.
anyway, to call out the hypocrisies of like.
And you got to
authority
do it your own way. You either got to go, the doors open, walk.
Rose-colored glasses talking about this right now.
I think that there's a broader topic that's more interesting to me, which is about like the nature of what we call racism in America. Because I think a lot of racists get a bad rap. What I mean by that is we use the term racist to describe. What did you say?
Hot take.
Hot take.
It's when there's a hot take.
No,
on the show.
we
We
use
have a
the
hot
term.
take section on the
We
show.
use the term
Bring out the
racist.
snakes. We're doing hot take.
Racist is too plastic of a word at the moment, right? I don't know if you
You
guys
mean like
familiar with
commodified in a sense?
well, I don't know if you're familiar with this. There's a book called Plastic Words, right? It's just like this idea that as meaning has become more and more unanchored, right, from anything timeless, universal. It's just everything is subjective. Words are just used to define other words, and people can change the meanings of words and add nuance, take nuance away, add connotations, subtract connotations. I would argue that like right now we use this term racist to mean a broad swath of different types of uninformed. It's ranging from simply uninformed or ignorant to like evil. They
Yeah.
know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that in America, bro, there's just a lot more public ignorance than there is
That's what I'm
actual
saying.
hatred.
That's what I'm telling. That's what I'm trying to say.
And
Yeah.
that public ignorance, I have a lot of compassion for people who suffer from that.
Correct.
Because they're systematically brainwashed
Dude,
by
absolutely.
mass media and by evil people who control narratives.
Right.
Who brainwash them into hating people who look different.
Absolutely.
So it's like, well, I feel compassion for them. They're actually fucking stupid, bro.
And it's also, bro, in the last 10 years, as we've seen more and more people come around to the idea that we actually might be in a class war rather than a culture war.
Yeah, big time.
People are dumb people, or uninformed people.
Uninformed, yeah. Even saying fucking stupid is harsh.
Yeah,
The
are
reality is
coming
just
around to the
uninformed.
idea that we have more common than the guy that owns the company.
Yes.
And we have more in common than the guy who owns the company's company. You know, like
Yes.
that is actually like after the show on Friday, I talked to these guys that were like in the like just buff GI Joe looking guys, and they were like, "Dude, I've never been to a comedy show. I've also didn't know because I have like 3 stories
Never
about
heard
my
of comedy
immigration stuff,"
before?
and they were like, "I didn't know it was that hard." And I was like,
Oh, wow.
yeah, because I had the story about it took my family like 24 years or whatever, and I added some stuff to it, and they were like, we were skeptical, but it was cool hearing that, and it was just interesting. That hasn't happened since I did shows in Georgia, rural Georgia.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's because more and more people, I think, are on their phones being like, hold on, this is getting bad
And
for all
it's
of us.
generational also, man. I think a lot of young
Yeah, these guys were
people-
young dudes.
No, the young people are living now in a post-TikTok world.
Yeah, if you
It's
have
like mass media narratives have gotten blown up, bro.
Yeah.
And a lot of young people are like, bro, I don't trust anything that
Yeah,
mainstream
which is
media
why
telling
we
me.
see more young people going the Charlie Kirk, Andrew Tate.
Yes, they're looking for an alternative narrative.
They're
But they
looking
do get
for
stuck in
this-
an algo because
Totally.
yesterday my wife was looking up like Bad Bunny reactions. She's only seeing the positive reactions. I'm like, is there any hate? She's like, oh, that's not going to show up on my algo.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah, everybody's
Yeah,
algo is totally now,
It's form fitted to your
amplifying.
body.
Yes, man.
Yeah, we're all wearing bodysuits, dude.
Which is why I think it's important. We were just talking about this. I was telling Danish, like, I think it's important to try to have any objectivity, right? It's like very important to be aware that, like, yo, other people are not necessarily seeing what I'm seeing. On my
Yeah.
end,
Yeah.
right? And a lot of people are living in a parallel universe or like a totally diametrically opposed universe.
Yeah.
They're being fed, you know, and their worldview is as convincing to them as
Right.
mine is to me.
That's why I
They
think
have
going
their-
to shows and
You talk
stuff
about,
is
you talk
important.
about the multiverse.
Yeah, it is kind
It
of like
is a multiverse.
Yeah.
Wow. This guy's a hack writing Marvel. He's trying to bring Marvel timeline into our podcast, bro.
Marvel, bro.
It's been done, bro.
I have a combative
Multiverse.
relationship with Marvel.
Uzzer in Miss Marvel.
You're in Miss Marvel?
Yeah.
Miss Marvel.
You're in the
4
Marvel
episodes,
universe?
right?
I'm an
Yeah,
actor
he's in
in
the Marvel universe.
Cinematic
You're in Marvel
Universe.
Cinematic
What?
Universe?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
What?
Uzzer's in Miss Marvel, dude.
Wait, weren't
Dude.
you there for the screen? You didn't watch it. The screening of the stand-up
Yeah.
special. I do a joke in there about being in the Marvel universe.
Oh.
Wait, like I thought you were just.
I haven't
joking.
seen it.
Oh, there you
I
go.
haven't seen it. Wow.
Who do
what
you
was
play?
the what was the role?
Don't get excited. I'm not a superhero. I play the halal card guy.
Really?
Yeah, I play the halal card.
Hey,
Najaf
that's
the
fucking
Gyro
sick.
King in Miss Marvel.
Pretty
That's
cool,
pretty
bro.
sick.
What'd you do?
Fantastic opportunity for me. I learned a ton. I got great experience. It was
That's so fun.
kind of like inside the belly of the beast. Right? It felt
Yeah.
very much like being like an indie rapper and then doing a record deal type.
Totally.
energy.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
talk about
sick, dude.
being
I
an OG. The person who created Miss Marvel had known who Uzzer was through his stand-up from like when she saw him
see.
before.
Shout out Sana Amana.
So
That's
it's
sick, dude.
It's really amazing. It's like
Yeah, I do want to see a Marvel
OG
movie of a
shit.
halal guy finding out he has
That'd be cool,
superpowers.
yeah.
That would be
Well,
tight.
it'd be
That
nice
would
if
be
they didn't
really
start by
cool.
making it a second season of Miss Marvel. That would be nice. But,
Yeah, just a little
bro,
B-side
they made
line.
6 episodes. Is it 6 or 8? I think it was 6 episodes they made of Miss
Yeah.
Marvel. Bro, this is a weird thing that's happened in my career. Maybe it's like I have the reverse Midas touch. Everything I've been involved in has been like really well reviewed. Nobody watched it.
oh, bro, he was in this other show
Yeah,
called
Patriot.
The Patriot.
See, he doesn't know the name of it. It's called
It's
Patriot.
Patriot.
Just
Everybody calls
Patriot.
it The Patriot. Yeah, it's Patriot.
Oh.
It's an Amazon show, bro. They spent $5 million per episode.
Bro, the show's a banger.
It's a
Complete
great show.
banger.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
great show. Stephen Conrad created it, wrote most of it, directed most of it. He's the guy who's a very accomplished screenwriter. He wrote The Pursuit of Happiness, that Will Smith movie.
shit, yeah.
He wrote The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. He's like a made guy. So he made this dope show. They made 2 seasons for Amazon. It's an Amazon show, Amazon original. Fantastic, like high. I'm not just because I'm in it. It's a good quality, really.
British.
I play a British.
Really?
I play a British Persian guy. Yeah, with the British accent. Mate.
Shit.
People look at the
What was your
show.
name?
What was the name? Which, bro, I passed on this audition like 3 times
Really?
because the character was called. I don't even know how to say his name. Kaiman, Kkyman, which is a made up bullshit.
That's
name.
like an anime character.
Kaiman
Yeah.
Kandahar. Yeah, Kaiman Kandahar.
Okay.
So I play Kaiman or Kiman Kandahar. Supposed to be a Persian British guy. I'm not Persian. I'm not British. Kiman is a made up name. I saw the audition come through. I was like, well, this is bullshit, bro. Fucking
not
no.
for me.
I
Yeah.
passed. And then I just passed on it. I didn't do any homework on who's the creator. I was just like, this is fucking whack. And then it comes back maybe 2 weeks later. Like, oh, they're still looking for, well, would you consider? I was like, no, bro, this is so. I'm not telling them I'm not Persian. I'm not British. Like,
Yeah.
this is corny. Like, no. And the kid, Kaiman, I was like, no. So I passed.
Yeah.
Second time. Then they came back a third time. Please. And they were like, yeah, they really want to see a tape from you. And I was like, all right, let me do some homework. So I was like, this is crazy. 3 times. So then I just look up Stephen Conrad, and he's like, "Oh, this guy's dope, man."
Wow.
So then I was like, "Yo, I should probably do this audition, right?" So I submit a tape, I think, and then I get a call back. I'll never forget this because the timeline was crazy. I get a call back, and the callback is the day of Muhammad Ali's funeral, which I wanted to attend. So I can either drive and go.
Wait,
to
you got invited?
No, I didn't get invited, but like it was public. But I also knew I knew a lot of people were gonna be there.
I was like, this would be something that I didn't know about you yet.
no, I
You were
didn't
just
get,
BFFs with
I
Muhammad
didn't get
Ali.
invited,
Yeah.
but all the people who like delivered the sermon, led the, gave the speeches to all the pallbearers. Like I knew all that. Like I would have been, I would have had, it would have been an experience of my life to attend it. I really wanted to go, but I was like, I can't do both. I can either go there or I can do the audition. I got kids, bro. I was like, they're asking me to do a callback. Like, this is clearly a legit project. So my first wife, my now ex-wife at the time, I'm like, let me consult with her, see what she thinks, And I just kind of put it in my heart, like, if she's like, no, you should go to the Muhammad Ali thing, I'm just going to go. And if she's like, no, you should do the audition, which she never would do. She was not materialistic or worldly at all. So I was like, if she says that, that's going to be surprising to me. But she was like, I get why you feel conflicted, but I really have a feeling about this. I think you should do this audition. So I made the tough decision of not going to Muhammad Ali's funeral, which I probably will regret till I die. But I go to this audition. I drive, bro, all the way to the city, freaking do the audition, live for a callback in a room with the casting director. Drive all the way back home, get a call as I'm pulling up to the crib. Oh, they really liked you, but could you do a British accent? I'm like, bro, I'm not driving back today. Like, no, the answer is no, I'm not going to do it. They're like, well, they really want to see you. They really like you, but I was like, I go tomorrow. I'm not driving an hour each way again. Okay, well, come tomorrow. So then I go the next day. I do a second callback with the British accent. I booked this part, and everybody's talking about it that's involved in the show. Like a bunch of cool actors were in it. What's his face? I should know the names. What's the guy? The dad with the glasses on.
Bryan Cranston?
Seventh from the sun. Seventh rock from the sun.
Third Rock from the Sun?
Third rock from the sun.
I don't know.
But I can see his face in my head.
Yeah, what's that guy's name? And he's in it. The
Frasier?
the what's his face dude from Lost, the main guy with the beard.
Yeah.
He's in it. He got some.
Some TV stars, bro.
It was a
Big-time
cool
TV
project.
stars.
Yeah, it was a cool
Oh
project.
no, this guy made cool shit because then he made another TV show with Ben Kingsley as the lead.
Yeah,
which is also
was also sick and a very similar tone to Patriot. And then he made this cool ass stop motion, like, bro. Stephen Conrad is a
And you guys
freakish-
have not seen any of it.
freakishly
You know what I mean?
talented.
Yeah,
Isn't that
right.
Crazy?
bro. There's so much
It's the
stuff
media
gets
diet.
made, bro.
Yeah.
So there's too much stuff, man.
Like it's really good.
Yeah.
And you're like, nobody saw this.
Yeah,
Bizarre, bro.
bro. Ramy's kind of like that. I mean, it's a great show that is critically
Yeah.
acclaimed.
Yeah.
It's Hollywood known.
Right.
You walk around the street, nobody's heard of it.
Yeah.
Mo
Yeah,
on
to me,
Netflix.
it's
people
like-
have not heard of it.
I watch Ramy. I'm
It's
like,
in our
this is
bubble, but yeah.
Miss
one of my
Marvel,
favorite
nobody's
shows
heard of it.
ever.
Yeah.
Ramy.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
Top 20, 30 shows of all time.
There's a
That's how I
gas
look
station
at
guy in it
It's
that
like,
was so compelling.
bro,
Dude.
and he did this riff with the hot dogs.
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
the third season.
Yeah.
And it's like people not really doing that type
Yo, you
of
touch
shit.
the hot dog
Nobody's
with no
today.
glove,
Yeah.
bro. No glove.
Truly.
Till today.
I'm
Bare.
saying. It was
Just
like
a raw dog, a hot dog, bro.
it made me it inspired me to do more riffs.
I'll say all that.
More
to say-
meat-based
yeah.
riffs.
I'm gonna say all that to say this, which is some advice actually for young bucks coming up and for people
Whoa,
listening.
we need that. We need
Yeah, this is a useful little bit of wisdom, which is along the way in your career, right? You're gonna get these little opportunities or these things, right? Let's call them I consider them almost like at bats. Every at bat you take, right? Whether it's an opportunity Hollywood gives you, or this guy's about to drop his own, stand-up, self-produced stand-up special.
Yes.
It's still an at bat. It's a move you're making, right? You're stepping up. You're swinging. You never know what's gonna happen. Any one of those moves could end up being a grand slam and freaking put you on the map and make you wildly successful. Or it could just be like a single. It could be a double. So I consider each one of these moves sort of like a notch. At the very least, it's a notch on the belt. You're building your resume. You're building your career. You're building your network. You're building your experience. You're building. So it's a win. No matter what, it's a win, right? But the question just becomes a question of magnitude.
Yeah.
You know, and is it going to be life changing? Like we were talking about this the other day. Like because of the fragile nature of media now, bro, everybody is basically 1 minute in your internet video away from just like eating for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
Or for that matter, becoming controversialized and getting canceled. Like it's a very fragile media ecosystem, and a very interesting time to be a creative person on the internet trying to make noise and put out your art because you just never know what is going to happen.
Yeah,
It's
that's
impossible.
interesting.
No, I wouldn't say getting canceled. We framed it a different way. It's either like you could make your life in a minute, or you could ruin your life.
yeah.
Right,
Right.
right.
Yeah.
That is interesting that this new media hasn't changed from the older like cable media where it's like a binary, like everything's right or wrong, everything's good or bad, and we're kind of just
It is the
now
one
just doing that
channel. But
on
I'm
these
curious.
new venues.
What do you mean by that?
Like you're saying, we either get canceled or we go viral. That's kind of the win. And I feel like every debate show, like Sports Center, like PTI, you know that show?
No.
They just debate sports topics, and you just go, you're right, I'm wrong. Either you're good or you're bad. Like we have these binary systems that are set up.
No, but I'm
for
not saying it's
media.
only one of those two outcomes, right? The vast majority of people keep putting stuff out, and
It's
nothing happens.
they're hitting singles or doubles.
Yeah, it's just like exactly. They're just racking up
But what
at bats,
Or they
I
just
fully
striking out.
agree. Yeah.
striking
lot
out,
of strikeouts
striking
out
out,
there.
getting
Striking
walks,
out.
Are you,
getting walked a lot. Maybe
I fully
bunting.
agree.
a lot of bunts,
Rush the mound.
A lot of balks.
a lot of unintentional bunts.
Yeah.
It's like you're swinging, but you just
Oof, yeah, nice foul.
foul balls.
Yeah.
What is
Lot
what
of
is
fouls.
the?
I made contact, but it didn't count.
Yeah.
I fully agree with you. Well, did you finish your point? Like, what's the advice?
The advice is just to be mindful of that at all
Yeah.
times, especially with Hollywood, because it's so easy to get caught up, man, in the Hollywood hype of it all.
Yeah.
Because every comedian, especially of a certain generation, maybe it's you guys are 30-ish and above, but I feel like younger people don't have this attachment to like legacy media at all. Like I have 4 sons, right? My youngest is 17, my oldest is 24. They don't know movie stars, bro. They know YouTube, bro.
Yeah,
they know they could name you 100 YouTube channels.
Yeah.
They couldn't name you 5 bona fide movie stars, probably. You know, that's my impression anyway. But I'm saying that if you're a comic and you get in the game, and it's like it's almost like you can't help it.
Yeah.
There's these metrics and these achievements and these accolades and these goals that are almost like preset.
Yeah.
The moment you join the thing, and now it's like, all right, well, the definition of success in this game is you got to have a Netflix special, you got to have an HBO special, you got to get famous, you got to blah blah blah, whatever the thing is, right?
Yeah.
And it's actually all fake anyway.
Yeah.
And a lot of those metrics have turned into vanity metrics anyway, right?
Totally. Sure.
I can't tell you how many comics I know who seem to have huge followings on the internet, but they can't sell tickets.
Yeah.
So what is that? What has been achieved? It's a vanity metric. I got
number, yeah.
X number of views. All right, that's cool. What is it
Yeah.
resulting in your actual life? How is it impacting your career?
Right.
So I guess the reason it's advice, I'm framing it as advice is along the way, everyone, you guys are all talented. You're gonna have showbiz opportunities. You're gonna have things offered to you. You're gonna audition. You're gonna book a part. And anytime any of that stuff happens, you just never know what it's going to lead to.
Absolutely. Right.
And it could lead to nothing effectively.
Yeah.
Is my point.
Yeah.
And so there's all this hype built up in one's mind, right? You started tweaking. Oh, you're in the Marvel thing. It's like, yeah, it's cool, I guess, but it's like it hasn't done shit for my life. Like I got a bag, it was cool. I'm part of a thing. It's a nice credit. It's in my resume. It's not something I'm ashamed of. I'm proud of it, but it didn't
It sounds like you
Move the needle
it
tremendously.
made no material impact on my life per se.
But you got out of it what you needed at the time.
Yeah. It's cool. I guess what I'm just trying. I guess I'm not even clear on the point I'm trying to make, other than just be weary of an exaggerated perception,
I think absolutely.
Sure.
because
also
that is very
think-
common.
The best way to stay stable and happy and grounded is to be in love with batting.
That's the job.
If you fall in love with batting,
I'm a batter.
then you're good.
That's the job, yeah. And that's why I asked earlier to finish the point about the casino gig, right?
Yeah.
I was going to say, like, there is something in stand-up where, just going up anywhere you can get stage time and trying to make the people who are in the room laugh is a necessary part of getting good at stand-up.
Yeah.
But the dream is, the hope is, at some point you have enough of an audience that the people coming to that you're performing for have come to see you.
Yeah.
They want to hear your POV. They want to hear your material, man. And a lot of great comics, man, because they just never figure out that audience thing.
Yeah.
They remain stuck in this having to effectively shuck and jive to some degree to try to make the people in the room laugh who are there, rather than being able to really flourish in their art form,
In their authenticity.
and do it the way they want to do it.
Yeah.
Like one of my favorite comics is Dwayne Kennedy, right? He's a Chicago legend.
This guy's amazing.
He's incredible at
Amazing
stand-up
at
comedy.
stand-up, bro.
He is a veteran. He was in an episode of Seinfeld. Like this guy, he paid all the dues, development deals, blah blah blah. He was a writer on and on camera talent on W. Kamau Bell's show, Totally Biased on FX, right?
Yeah.
He is incredible. Dwayne Kennedy, however, despite having probably at least dozens, if not over 100 notebooks full of hilarious stand-up.
Yeah.
He told me, he's like, bro, until I get my own audience, like there's so much of the stuff that is just too weird, and I can't do it for random people who just came to a comedy night at Zany's.
Right.
He happens to be the headliner, but they're not there to see him do his thing.
Right.
And so it's kind of tragic, man. It's just like the necessary aspect of developing an audience cannot be underestimated if you really want to, fully flourish in your career. I'm 25 years in, I haven't done it, and that's on me. That's largely on me. I was one of these idiots who was like really for many years, like I don't want to be the guy trying to market myself and promote myself because I want to spend my energy trying to get good at stand-up.
Right.
And I think that was probably true to a degree, but it was also partly just laziness. Not wanting to do the bitch work of like sign up for the mailing list, after every show, like write down your email address and put that onto an email list. Like I just never did that.
Yeah.
And I have this other problem where it's like, bro, I'm into technology, man. I have this very love-hate relationship with technology. So I was always an early adopter of these platforms. So I got on Facebook before there were Facebook pages.
Sure.
So I had 5,000 friends that once they maxed you
They
out.
maxed it out.
Then they're like, oh, now we're launching these pages. I'm like, bitch, I'm not going to start a whole other thing, bro. I'm just not doing it. Which is stupid.
All right, bro, I'm over. It's done, bro.
Yeah, I'm done. I did it. It gives me anxiety.
I did Facebook.
Bro, I already did
I think
5,000
I have 1,000 people just wanting to be friends on Facebook. I just never
Totally.
responded.
But 4,000 like
Sometimes
fans.
there's enunciation on stuff. Where it's, bro, I have 5,000 friends.
I know each one first name. These are real friends I text.
Who's gonna have 5,000 friends?
Your regular voice is Danish doing an angry guy.
I gotta chill out. That means, bro. I shouldn't be sounding so angry.
Oh, it's your cadence. Yeah.
No, man.
Just
and
better of your voice.
I think it's
just an angry guy like that.
I do a perfect you. I do, but also
Perfect.
You have you went through so much, man.
I lived a lot of life, bro. I'm
you
50
lived a
years
lot
old,
of
man.
life.
I lived a lot of life.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of
Turning
wisdom,
50
and you're seeing 3 guys 20 years younger that are like, bro, I can see where these guys' lives
Oh
are
my
going.
God, 100%.
So I want to put them on to as much as I can. This is why, like, I feel like anybody who gets a little bit of wind of you or gets to meet you is like, wow, what a force. I would love to get more from
Dude.
this guy. You know?
Yeah, Azhar, the first time we met, you like made me believe that there was shit.
Sorry, I'm laughing because the second time we met,
Yeah.
evidently I chewed you out and scared you.
Yes, that was the second time. I'm talking about the first time where it was a sweet moment where I think Danish was on the show that I had in that wine cellar in LA.
Yes.
And then you pulled up, and I was working on this swastika joke. And when you start in LA, it's such an industry-driven scene. So you're talk about those bins and those like how people see you. You immediately put yourself.
But can you just
Kinda in
clarify
there?
for who's listening a little bit along the swastika joke?
Oh,
Just for context, so we know that it's not a pro swastika joke.
it's a Well,
I figured.
it's
Well,
it's anti.
you're gonna have to just watch.
It's a
Neel.
We have to
pro
talk about
Hindu
Kanye at some
swastika.
point. Let's come back to that.
We
We
will
don't-
come back to Kanye, but I guess what I'm saying was I did that joke, and it was like people in Iowa seeing the swastika on our front door because
Yeah.
the
I remember
Hindu
this
one.
joke.
Yeah.
And they go, oh, the ghosts are starting to get it.
Yes.
And dude, you have this great quote. You're like, man, doing stand up is like going in a jungle, and you're like looking for food. And he's like, you found a mango, so like, know what that feels like.
I said that?
You said that. It was beautiful.
I
And you're
have
like,
no
dude, the
recollection
nourishment.
of
Yeah.
You,
sure
you
about
don't
this
remember
mango
the
analogy?
jungle
Yeah,
mango
dude.
analogy?
I don't remember the jungle.
That wasn't
mango.
one of
Wow.
your staples.
I was riffing that.
This is a crazy guy outside the gig.
I riffed the jungle mango.
No, dude, it was beautiful.
Oh.
But it really was like, oh man, stand up is
Jungle
like
Mango sounds like the name of a band, by the way. Jungle Mango.
It sounds like the name of a
Indie band.
an
poetry
Indian R&B,
book. Yeah.
a poetry book.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rupi Kaur.
Jungle Mango.
But that is nice.
Masala.
Like you've been in stand
I'm-
so deep, bro, that you could just come up with jungle mango references
That's
and,
crazy.
that
And forget
shit makes
about it.
sense and forget
Yeah,
about it.
bro.
What was the Jungle Mango? what was the wisdom?
What was
Yeah,
the tale?
It'd be funny
Was
if
that like the?
it's so funny he got inspired by his own words from 10 years ago. It's actually really good.
That's
It's
happened to me
it's,
many
uh,
times,
remember
man.
that.
This
You know,
Lil
people,
Wayne.
people have told me bad things I've said to them. I'm like, bro, that sounds amazing. Man.
Who said this?
I
Take
wish
that,
I,
Han.
I wish I could take my own advice, bro.
That's
You should.
this Lil
It's the
Wayne
bane
does
of my
this.
existence.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne had lyrics
is
and
Lil
he's
Wayne.
like, I really said that.
Straight up. Low key, this is the bane of my
Yeah.
existence, bro. Many people have benefited from my advice, just not me.
Yeah.
Oh sure.
Like I can't take my own advice. I wish
Yeah.
I could. You know.
I know one other person like this.
I'm like a fat coach. You know, it's like
Wish I could run the routes myself.
straight up, bro.
I know how to cut feet and separate yourself from a
I'm a fat
DB.
trainer, bro.
Wish I could run the routes
I
myself.
wish if I can get in the Y slot right now.
That's exactly how I
45
feel.
wide dig.
I'm a fat trainer, bro. Straight up. I can help
You're
you.
Andy Reid, bro.
I could coach like a world class tennis player to win Wimbledon, but I'm fat and out of shape. I can't play tennis.
Dude.
That's
You're like the guy.
Andy Reid is hilarious.
He just looks like the
I don't
least
know who
athletic
Andy
guy. He's the
Chiefs
coach.
coach.
He just looks like a wheel of cheese. He's really sweet
massive,
guy.
like,
But
walrus
he
of
has
a
like
man.
4
That's what
rings
it is,
now.
so it is
One of the
true.
goats.
Yeah, he is
For
really good.
sure.
Yeah. So
And he-
anyway, so I want to hear this jungle mango. What was the wisdom?
Dude, the wisdom was that the whole journey is about finding those mangoes, and you're
Yeah,
gonna find a
yeah.
lot of shit along the way. But like, you have to keep searching and eating.
And that's the best part of
Some of
it.
those
the
mangoes
best
be
part of it.
rotten by the time you pick them up.
Yeah.
Unsalvageable.
But it was like my second year of stand up or something. So it really like I was like,
Second
oh
year.
shit, this is more than getting in front of a industry person. Or
Yeah,
something,
and
which
it's
is-
Yeah, we met
more
Neil
about
early.
yeah, this like
the jokes.
craft and
The-
I remember
it was
that conversation.
beautiful.
I remember you saying to me like, bro, you appreciated because I'm considerably older than you.
Yes, we know.
Just the fact that like I do, bro. Danish would start using this phrase "dad shit." We'd be on the road, and I would be doing like just
It would be like, I was sick one time on the road, and I just needed water all the time. They had lemon water in the hotel lobby.
That's great.
And, bro, I was going down a lot to get this lemon water. It was saving me, Then it fucking stopped working. There was no more water. This guy comes around, just tips over the jug.
Wow.
Right? All of a sudden, you have
Powerful.
4 more glasses of water. And it's like, this is dad shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's inherent, probably.
yeah, of
just
course.
looking
Bro, I
out.
raised 4 sons, and just like he's getting a lot of these now because he's a dad.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
like,
I'm starting to bring physics back in my life. You know what I mean? I'm like starting to understand how shit works again. Before
Yeah.
it was like when I was like you guys, I was on default mode.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now you'll have little tricks like at the end of the Doritos bag, there's crumbs and you tilt it.
Yeah. Or like,
So I've never paid much attention.
There's
But something psychologically about turning 50
Yeah, half a
just
century, buddy.
feels very. It just hit me, man.
Wow.
So and in a good way, the good unlock part of it is like, I do feel more comfortable just being like,
Yourself.
but also just like embracing the reality that I've lived a life, man. I got a lot of life experience, and if people can benefit from that, it is selfish of me to not share that. So
Yeah.
I think I'm starting to kind of round this corner around this idea of, just embracing. I guess being myself and embracing that. Like I do have some value to contribute.
You're probably
I don't have all the answers.
the rising action of the Dunning-Kruger effect. You know what I'm talking about?
I hope so.
What? I don't understand anything you just said.
You know the Dunning-Kruger
Dunning-Kruger is
effect?
like, I'll show you a picture of it. It's easier to visualize.
It's
It's,
like
it's the
complex
idea that when you
ignoramuses.
start something,
Dunning-Kruger.
when you start something, you go, oh, I'm actually really good at this. And then at like year 2 of stand-up, you go, oh my God, there's so much I have to learn.
Yeah.
But at 50, you probably come closer to the rising action of it all. You go, wait, I think I maybe know what I'm talking about.
And times progress.
That's a good.
Yeah.
That's a,
Dude,
yeah.
that's wild.
It's such a real.
Well, you guys know about the that.
Like you start comedy and you're up here
That's great,
yeah.
and you go, wait, I'm awesome at this. I got 3 laughs on that 5 minutes. And then you go, Valley of Despair. I actually don't know shit. And then over time you hit the slope of enlightenment.
Whoa.
But that's true. I think you talk to
For
chefs,
anything.
they'll say
Sure,
that.
sure.
You'll talk to painters, they'll say this.
Yeah.
It's such a
That's so
confidence and
HVAC
competence.
guys.
This just looked like a stock after COVID.
stock guy that just got into it.
Pretty sure that's a
That's
stock.
that's a really insightful observation.
So
I think
maybe at
there's some
50,
truth
you're
to that.
probably at the top of slope of enlightenment.
There's
kind
more.
of vibes.
I don't know about all. I
slow,
won't make
man.
that claim, right? Because I've learned that beware the makers of claims.
Yeah.
But I will say that you guys know about this famous Donald Rumsfeld speech where he talked about the known unknowns and all that.
Unfortunate
The known
last name, Rumsfeld. He probably got bullied in the 1700s, like, you know?
Oh yeah, Rumsfeld.
Rumsfeld. You butt man?
You butt man. You're a butt man.
You're a butt man.
Excuse me, Buttman.
Bring the cherries, Buttman.
Who's Donald
Donald
Rumsfeld?
Rumsfeld, bro. Donald Rumsfeld was.
I know the name.
He was the Secretary of Defense under Bush.
Oh, he was the guy.
Yeah,
the
during
architect.
the invasion of Iraq under Bush
yeah.
Jr.
Scary.
Right.
So he has
He
a
was
quote that
he
you
was
love?
architect. So he gave this famous speech. You can Google it.
Scary.
Somebody took the speech, by the way, and transcribed it, and then published it as this hilarious, I think, Slate or Salon article called "The Poetry of Donald Rumsfeld."
Wow.
And so he's talking about going into Iraq, and he says, "We're going to Iraq." The reporter asked a question. He goes, "We're going into Iraq, and there are known knowns. In other words, there are things we know that we know, and there are known unknowns. There are things we know that we don't know.
Yeah.
And there are also unknown unknowns. Things we don't know and we don't even know that we don't know.
Yeah.
And that's where the real risk is. And I would add to that framework that there's actually also things that are unknown knowns. In other words, things you know, but you don't even know that you know them.
Yeah, or things that you are aware of, but you have no idea how
Conscious
to
idea.
interact or
You're
navigate
correct. Your
that.
discursive mind is unaware, but you are aware of these things.
Right.
What, like the guy from Dune or something?
No, like I would say,
Like the worm.
you think things that are innate.
You talking the dance that
Things
brings
that
the
are
worm?
innate in your nature. Like, see, the most obvious example, for example, is you love your mom, right?
Yeah.
It's not a,
yeah.
you don't love her because of some rational, cognitive, discursive, intellectual thing. You just
Your brain and heart.
you just know it in your bones and in your balls, like it's real. Your family, whatever.
Yeah.
So there are things you know you don't know that you know, is what I'm trying to say. But anyway, all that is to say,
I'm just doing a bit.
I would say this Dunning-Kruger thing is like, to the extent you're coming up on the other end, after years of just ignorance,
Yeah.
is you start to close the gap a little bit on like, all right, I do know what I know,
Yeah, exactly.
and I do have a much clearer idea of things I know that I don't know.
Yep. Yep.
But of course, it remains infinite. The things that you don't know that you don't know.
Yep.
So that's
And you got to go up to bat.
Wow.
Yeah, you just gotta.
And you gotta be a batter.
You got to be bad.
It requires, I think, real humility. I'm working on this joke about humility. Just like becoming 50 has made me aware of like the importance of humility, man. Then I'll ask the audience, like, make some noise if you're humble and you agree that humility is important. Inevitably, some people will clap. It's like, you just clap for yourself in front of a group of strangers. Like, you think that you're humble. You're so humble. You're like, I want people to know how humble I am. I want to clap for myself. Bro, if you clap, you are a narcissist, bro, and your family hates you.
And your family hates you.
What a twist. Your family hates you is
It's true. Your family, bro. If you're clapping for yourself because you think you're humble, your family hates you. For sure, your family hates you, bro.
You're always talking loud to the waitress.
Yeah, bro.
We like you, Maggie. Come on back.
Anyway, it's all real, based on real life of just real life stuff of like starting to reflect on what is humility, bro?
Mm-hmm.
You know, what is it actually? Because they say that humility is not that this is going to sound like a profound bar. I don't know if it is,
It's another mango coming.
but they say humility is not that you think less of yourself, which is what a lot of people do. It's fake humility, right? People will compliment you, and you know you're dope, right? And they're like, no, it's like you're lying. You're actually dope, and you know you're dope. So humility is not that you think less of yourself. It's that you think of yourself less.
Ooh,
That's actually great.
That's bars.
That's probably what humility should look like.
Talk about batting, man.
That's bars.
That's batting. From now on, that's how you bat.
That is bars. I don't know why you got so upset suddenly.
This looks like we let the audio engineer onto the pod.
Why'd you get so angry?
Wow.
It's his first time doing audio.
Wow.
Sound comes from here.
This is my cousin. He's an audio guy. He's really
Podcast is going to be very great, guys. Come on, keep it going. Keep talking, man. Give it another point.
Like in batting.
Do more batting stuff, man.
Oh, but so do you think is he going home soon? Like he's going back to Pakistan?
Cricket
I
batting?
have no idea.
It's called batting
I don't
in
know what he
cricket,
does
too.
at night.
What he does at night?
He leaves the house and he just.
Hey, come on, man. Come on.
just
Are we going to
discovered
finish the
strip clubs.
podcast?
What is happening right now? What is? Looks like we're having four
Let's do a
different conversations.
podcast, guys. Come on.
Four guys having four conversations.
Bat it up.
Who is he talking to? What is this
I
about?
think he's trying to fuck with you.
He's fucking with you.
Just you back.
He's like, yo, what is happening right now?
Just you backed it.
This is my favorite when Danish brings a guest, like you're all of our friends, but Danish was like, we want to have Azhar on, and that's great. But anytime Danish brings a guest, Neel and I are asking questions and having regular conversation, and
he's
Danish
just
is purely
misbehaving.
fucking with the guest.
Yeah, that's so true.
Pure making fun of.
Shut
Pure making fun.
So
of
true, Rufan.
Shut bro.
Like whenever you bring a guest, it's so
It's just
fun because you just turn
engaging
into
in
a piece
mischief.
of shit, and I love it.
It's mischievous.
Because you're usually not.
Right.
You're not a mischievous guy.
Right.
You're
So
regularly
funny.
riffing and
So
having fun.
true. We're like, yeah, what's the sacred meaning of comedy?
Batting. This guy is old. You're like, damn.
Do you guys watch cricket, by the way?
Which one?
Do you guys watch cricket? Are you into cricket?
Not as much as
The
I
last
should,
year World
bro.
Cup, I paid attention, but I'm
Wow.
not keeping.
But you actually know the rules and everything. You know.
cursory. My dad was
Kind
he's a
of,
huge
okay.
fan, so
you know,
we'll talk.
can
Kind
you
of
watch
know
it
the
and follow it?
Yeah.
You watch cricket, Danish?
No.
You don't even
But
know.
my boys do.
So, but
Some
if you
of my
watch a
boys-
game, do you know what's happening? A match?
Some of my
A
boys in
match?
the group chat will post about it, like if it's a
okay.
big match.
You still haven't answered the question. Do you know what's? Can you watch the game and follow it? Like, you know what the wickets are,
Wickets
No wickets,
and,
yeah.
how to score.
I need
and
to be
scoring,
constantly reminded.
Okay.
The boundary.
I know Chuck
I was just
is
curious.
6.
I don't know why. I just.
There's
Yeah.
there's no balls and strikes in cricket, right? It's just wicket or you bat forever. Correct?
Well, there's
I don't know shit about cricket. I'm curious because I want to know if you guys are into
I don't
it.
think there's a strike zone like that. I think
It's
that
just
if it hits
wicket.
the wicket, it's great. But then there's a certain amount of balls you have, throws basically, pitches you have
Okay.
to.
They call them pitches or bowls.
Bowls, yeah.
Bowls,
But
bowls,
to bring it
bowls.
into Americanized terms, I think there's a certain amount of bowls you have.
Okay.
Well,
Did you play cricket? Any of you?
My dad did.
Your dad played?
Yeah,
my dad
yeah.
also played.
That's
Yeah.
sick.
Probably
No,
against
not
Shaunak's dad.
professional.
Recreational.
And if my dad played against your dad, then he was going to be better.
Yeah, if my dad would strike your dad out, he would definitely get his wickets.
This is India, Pakistan, bro. Right here.
My dad's shoulder still hurts. He still can't use his shoulder.
My dad would. Did your dad like live in the glory days? My dad would come home from work, and he would without fail grab whatever fruit was on the dining table and go like this.
Hilarious.
And my sister and I have caught him in the kitchen doing it by himself.
So funny. That's fantastic. I love it.
But he'll do it
You know
regardless.
what? That is dad shit.
That's that shit.
Dad.
Like even with like big brown picnics when we were kids, we'd go and then we'd just a bunch of people regularly playing catch, and then whenever my dad would get it, he'd try and cricket it to us, and we're like,
Funny.
"Bro, don't do that.
Don't do that.
You're not gonna get."
He does the whole wine.
Yeah, literally. Oh.
Just like Paratas.
Yeah.
He's flinging them across
hilarious.
the
It's
buffet.
such dad shit.
I just kept saying batting, and it made me think of cricket because I actually did a tour recently and got to do stand up, which was cool with this charity that raised a bunch of money for
That's cool.
Palestinian, kids or whatever. It was,
Sick.
It went all over the world. We went to 3 countries:
kids or
Canada,
whatever,
U.S., and the
yeah.
UK. So what'd you say?
You said kids or whatever, so I just.
I should have said kids or whatever. That's terrible.
So I said the kids or whatever
Kids
over
or
there.
whatever.
What's making this harder is
That's a
you're
horrible
really
thing.
fucking with Azhar, and Azhar is being so sincere.
Yeah, that's a
Making it
horrible
so
thing.
hard.
He's not
It's-
hitting
yeah.
the ball back
That's a
to you
horrible
at
thing to
all.
say. He's right to call me out on that. Kids or whatever is not appropriate, right? It's like,
Yeah, that's
It's
why I
relief,
did that.
right. Yeah,
He's
thank
gonna be
you.
like, bro, thank you for calling me out on that. I'm glad we had that discussion.
no, thank you.
I didn't want to just be saying kids or whatever.
Yeah, that's a good no. That's a good no. In fairness, that was a
This
good
feels
no.
like a teacher you're fucking with.
No, he's right. He's right
So
about that one. I'll
true.
give. He's right
Comedy
about that.
sensor.
That was not mischief. That was.
But
good
I
behavior.
also
That's
feel
good.
like you're asking us.
All the good behavior.
That was not.
Because I
misbehavior.
know why he's like, you guys in the cricket? Because some of his mind is cranking. Is like, 3 guys in the cricket in America. We could make a screenplay about this.
No, zero.
It's Chuck Day America.
No, zero of me. That's interesting.
You guys want to make Chuck Day America?
No.
I just,
Actually, the reason what was kicking around in my head is this guy Atif. So shout out Atif Nawaz. He's a comedian in the UK.
Yeah.
He's also like a BBC cricket presenter guy.
Uh-huh.
He's a comic,
Oh,
and he was
sick.
schooling me on all kinds of interesting cricket facts.
but
he
cricket
was-
is huge over there.
Oh, it's huge.
facts.
But also, he told me, tell me if this is something you've ever heard, that according to his numbers, and again, he's like a bona fide cricket expert.
Right.
He's like, bro, India versus Pakistan is actually in real world terms.
Yeah.
They don't have all the metrics to measure, like all the screen, the phone watching, whatever.
yeah,
but it's
yeah.
the most watched
I believe
sporting event.
makes
on
Yeah, I've heard that
planet
before.
Earth.
I believe that.
That's
for sure.
amazing.
Yeah.
Specifically, India, Pakistan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, this
in a
is
sport
a
that in the Western
fanatical
world really
level
hasn't
of.
touched.
Yeah, that's true.
Europe a bit.
What's
but
that?
It's a sport that the Western world really hasn't even come into contact
Well,
with.
UK.
Australia.
Australia.
Of
too.
course,
UK.
like in Europe and they even had it in
Yes.
New York, but you couldn't ask a guy on the bus, "Are you watching the game?" And he knows you talk about cricket.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Totally.
Well, is it the Western world or is it just America and Canada? What about the rest of Europe, like France and all that? Are they into cricket?
I think their teams
Germany.
compete more
Switzerland
intentionally.
plays.
Yeah, I mean
Switzerland.
the UK definitely does.
Yeah.
Is it an Olympic sport
Yeah.
in summer? Okay.
Because the
Switzerland.
Caribbean really fucks with it.
Yeah.
And
It's hugely popular, actually.
yeah, in
throughout the
South
world.
America, I
Some
feel like
African countries too,
yes,
right?
yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
Ghana had
West
a really
was-
big run.
It's a fun
What's bigger,
sport.
cricket?
It's better
or
than baseball.
Soccer. What's that?
I think
it's
soccer.
bigger.
No,
more
it's,
fun.
yeah,
Soccer.
soccer for sure.
Oh yeah.
Football for
I think
sure.
it's just because
Soccer,
it's
football.
all you need is a ball.
Yeah.
Totally.
It's like anybody can play.
A ball and
soccer
like
anywhere
4
in the world.
rocks.
Yeah, and it's also what you would come up with.
Ball and 4 rocks.
Yeah,
What are the 4 rocks?
The goals.
The goals.
Yeah.
4 sticks.
Yeah.
yeah. It's also like the first game you would come up with if you didn't know what it was. Like if you were just like a caveman guy.
Just kick this
Totally.
ball around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, a caveman sing Pele.
It's a funny
Or like
story.
Messi.
The invention of
You
soccer.
could do that. What the fucking hell? It sounds like a toddler.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What the hell?
There's got to be a
Upper
sketch,
90s.
right? There's got to be a sketch of like the invention of soccer.
I'm sure somebody.
Yeah,
someone
I mean, I
crushed
think
that.
kids without the idea of soccer would invent soccer.
Yeah.
You know, we kicked this
What'd you do as a kid in Illinois? Would you play outside?
I
and
played a
stuff?
lot of I played a lot of basketball. I played a lot of football. Believe it or not.
Oh, tackle like in the neighborhood
Yeah,
or
tackle in the snow because Chicago snow, right?
Yes.
So
Football in the
a lot of like
snow.
all day game.
Oh
yeah,
my
just
God.
all day.
hours and hours.
I was super into it all the way through probably high school.
Mm-hmm.
Played a little, just for fun, recreational basketball in college, but at some point I just started losing interest. in it.
6'2", you're probably playing receiver, maybe
Well,
tight
yeah,
end.
No, I was actually a quarterback a lot of times.
Oh, leader. You know what I mean? It's
Leader,
like the
energy,
leader.
yeah, leader.
strategy.
Okay, men.
Leader, but also less running.
A smart leader.
A lot of less running, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same reason I was a goalie in soccer. You just stand around.
45 dig, left, right, pattern Y.
Bro.
On two.
Well, playing goalie in high school soccer, it's like you're just standing there. For 95% of the time. 95%.
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
It's so true.
great. Yes, I'll be
Yeah.
goalie.
Bro,
But
playing
you gotta
goalie
take
is
some-
very isolating, man.
But let me tell you something. I have abnormally long arms.
Yeah,
Look,
you-
shirt. Look, my shirt is like
Yeah.
So my, I could swat
Dude, I
people away. I
bet.
could block shots.
Wait, could you put your hand up?
That's out of frame. No doubt.
Whoa.
No doubt. That's going to the
Yeah.
ceiling, folks. By the way, folks,
dress
Mauricio
shirts,
Cook.
bro, I can't get the standard like what is it, 16, 32, 32. Like I need 34, 35
Oh, on the sleeve.
on the sleeve.
Oh, like how Shaq had
But
to
not
get his
36,
shoes from China.
37.
That's a little too long.
Yeah.
So I could pull off 33, 34, but it's less available. I feel like, although I don't really shop for clothes like that. But I mentioned that
you were
to
probably
say
nasty at that.
I was
bro.
good at goalie for that.
Yeah,
reason.
yeah.
and also
Cover a large
at
space.
defense. Yeah, I would blocking shots.
Did you ever
so
take a
fun.
ball to the face? The first time I ever tried goalie in like AAU, like 6 years old.
Yeah.
First kick I took to the face, I was like, I never want to do that again.
Yeah.
So I just played defense.
Bro, one time they had 3 kids playing goalie.
What?
Yeah, they had 3 kids.
Not
playing
all at the
goalie.
same time.
Yeah, at the same time.
What?
It
Like
was
children?
an official, 3 children playing goalie. This was like a gym class, right?
Okay.
We're playing like a handball type of thing. So it's like you can't move unless you have the ball in, or you can't move when you have the ball in your hand,
Okay.
right? It's ultimate frisbee vibes, but with a ball. So I get the ball. There's 3 people in the goal. I whip that shit hard as hell. I hit this girl right in the face.
Dang.
She comes to school next thing, huge black eye.
Oh,
And it's like, whose fault is it? Is this my fault? Or the fact that the gym teacher put 3 people in goal?
Yeah.
Did you say you threw it at her though?
But she was
You
in
were
the
the
goal.
goal.
No, it's just 3 people in goal. It's a statistical fact. I'm gonna throw it at somebody.
Well,
Right.
you throw it. I think you kick it. It's soccer.
Played
No,
handball.
we're doing
There's like a
some kind of
handball thing.
game.
Oh,
It was like an
hand. I
ultimate
missed that
frisbee
detail. Got it.
variation.
Got it.
Damn. Wow.
Fucked her up.
Wow.
Erica Latz, my bad, girl. Respect to you, girl.
Erica sitting there with ice on her
What
face.
about what's the other one? What about dodgeball, bro?
Yeah,
Dodgeball.
It's okay, Danish.
Dodgeball was violent, bro.
Dodgeball was
Dodgeball was wild.
our gym teacher
Violent
would
game.
always jump in whenever someone that like whoever was losing, he would jump in.
Oh, that's a good guy.
And Mr.
Start catching everybody's.
Just ringer.
Yeah.
Take
and
everybody
Mr.
out.
Compton was a dynamite.
It's your
hit.
dad throwing it like this.
You had a gym teacher.
Your dad comes out of nowhere. The music stops, dude.
And then Danish comes on the mic. You
Mr. Golkindi time.
you had a gym teacher named Mr. Compton.
Yeah,
Bro,
bro.
That's like
gangster,
Mr.
bro.
Puff level. Like,
Yeah, he
what are
was
these
pretty cool.
nicknames?
But he was a white guy.
Wow.
Compton was
Mr. Compton.
Very cool guy.
Clearly not from Compton.
No. I think.
Short for comptroller. I'm sorry, dude. It's been like an hour and a half now.
All right,
Just
it has
funny.
been. Let's wrap. Okay, so
Hour and a half.
It's flown by.
Yeah.
It's flown by. Wait, you wanted to talk about Kanye. What do you want to say about Kanye West?
No. Before we started the podcast,
Go
I
pick up
was
it.
mentioning that I saw a video on the internet. Wait, are we done? Is it?
No,
he's
gonna
just.
go pick it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's just.
Should we keep going or wait for you? What?
That's a great question.
Should we stop the podcast? We can take a stop.
Why is that funny? It's a good question. He just asked a good question.
I don't know.
Everything I say, Donna should just start laughing.
Yeah.
And I was like, why
Why
is
are you
that-
laughing?
Bro, there's another. I have multiple veins in my existence.
Yeah.
You know, it's like.
Yeah, Bane.
Bro, I say something. I don't know why it's funny.
No, just
It's
the
so
fact that
funny.
people will laugh, bro, including people I know very well.
Yeah.
Including comics. And they just start laughing. I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to be funny.
You
Like,
you expose the truth and the way you get there in such a funny way. Dude, the thing at the Q&A at your special, I can't.
Oh, what?
My health is bad enough, like I have to do Amazon Prime or something. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
It was like diabetes riff.
Yeah.
You're like,
No, no,
I'm
I said-
pre-diabetic, so I can't get rid of Amazon.
Yeah, I've been telling him to work on this bit since. It's like, it was honestly, he did that bit once before, years ago.
Oh.
And I was like, yo, this is a
Yeah,
banger.
yeah, dude. It's that's what's funny. At least for
Yeah.
me, I'm like,
right,
he's
right. I
saying
want to live
something
off
real.
the grid. I want to live off the grid.
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Yeah,
what it was.
living
The
off the grid.
grid,
But I
dude.
can't, yeah, because I need metformin. Yeah.
Yeah, just like Kanye. Here's
You
the
know,
thing. I
which-
just want to say this. Did you listen to the new album?
What's it called again? No, I have. The new one just came out.
Yeah,
No, I haven't
that was
heard
like in this Washington Post apology or Street Journal. Was,
Yeah.
Oh,
was
he
kind of
dropped the new album after that?
Yes, and it is
They're saying that he dropped.
bad.
They're saying
It's
they say he
bad?
put the apology out
album.
because he was about to drop it. Yo, be
Right.
honest. So wasn't part of you honestly watching the halftime Super Bowl show that was kind of like, yo, this is cool that Bad Bunny is on the halftime show, but also like, speak English, motherfucker. Like, this is America, bro. Like, you should be. Was there any part of you? Be honest.
Yeah,
I
but
did
turning
have-
point of
Was
the
there?
podcast.
Yeah, was there even
This is why
1%
we
of
always
you?
do the podcast for an hour and a half. Bro.
Yeah,
Was
bro.
there
We
every
come to
other-
the 90 minutes.
was there
At
even
hour
1%
37, somebody always gonna say some shit like this. It's always gonna happen.
Not really. I thought it was
1% of you?
humanizing.
Was
in
there
a
1%
cool
of you?
way.
It's kind of like, bro, but it's the NFL in America, bro. Like,
Yeah, but we already
I
do it
had
at NFL America. I was just hyped to see something interesting.
Puerto
and
Rico
different.
is part of America. That was the message.
That was meant
Yeah,
Okay.
and it was
the whole
also,
American
I
South.
accept that.
Is a part of America.
And also they did a great job making all of the pieces feel like, hey, these are human beings. Like they had a legit,
Yeah.
actual wedding.
yeah, that
Oh,
was
yeah,
so
that was
cool.
beautiful.
Than matrimony.
Right,
What's more human
right.
than dancing with an old lady and then waking a kid up being like, yo, party's still going on.
Yeah.
That every culture experiences.
So true.
So I think that was the message.
It was really beautiful, and the power lines going down, like the hurricanes that Puerto Rico survived,
Yeah.
and then
Beautiful.
still
And all the
coming
people-
up.
Bro,
the
my
sugar
wife
canes.
cried.
The
Bro.
sugar cane, yeah, the
Yeah.
slave
His wife
labor
was
that's been done there.
half Puerto Rican. She was
Yeah.
crying.
Oh, sure, yeah, I bet it means a lot.
Of course.
Bro, and then I had a great riff because we have a plant at home, like kind of like this plant, and I put my head in. I was like, "Look, it's me at the halftime show."
Nice.
Banger.
It was a banger.
Yeah, that's a huge.
It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. I was there.
You were there.
I was there. It was pretty funny.
Worked in the room, but
So,
1% of you was like, bro, speak English.
yeah, I'm 50 years old. Grew up in this country. Like, I'm racist. I'm racist. I was, socialized to be racist against Spanish-speaking Americans. Like this kind of like feeling of like, motherfucker, this is America. Speak English. Like, there's part of me that.
But
Of course.
can't you recognize that this is like the
And I speak Spanish,
the doctrine?
What?
Oh yeah, that is hilarious. He's the only one here that speaks Spanish.
Yeah, I understood it. I understood it, and it was still kind of. It's like, this is white people here, bro.
oh, you use
It
status.
felt,
That's
it
pretty
felt
good.
a little bit like being around white people and then speaking Hindi because you don't want them to understand what you're saying. It felt a little bit like. This is being
Ozar, what's up, dude?
Hey, what's up?
It felt a little bit like, yo, you know
Smells
what
like
you're
whiskey, dude.
kuch hota hai.
Bad Bunny.
Kuch hota hai. People do that, bro. If you speak another language, you do that, right? When Marathi with your parents, like,
Yeah.
you're around people who don't speak it, and then like you're literally talking.
My
about
dad
them
is the king
in
of
front
making
of their
fun
face.
of a slightly fat waiter.
There you go. There you go.
Oh,
So I'm saying it felt a little
Triple
bit.
double in every
It felt a
restaurant.
little
Yeah,
bit
he's
like
my dad
Bad
too,
Bunny
bro.
is using the halftime show to make fun of the
Is
fat
the fat
waiter.
waiter?
Bro,
He is the
but
fat, making fun of the fat waiter.
it
The
was
fat
he? But
waiter
was
is
he?
white America.
I don't even know. I feel like. Was that the tone you got from it? They were like poking
Yeah,
fun.
like white America is the fat waiter.
I think
That's
You know what I'm
true.
saying? Like,
I think more than that, they were saying, "Hey, we want service here, just because we the fat waiter's not looking at us.
I do agree.
No one's giving us anything.
We actually made all the food.
yeah, we would love something.
That
to eat.
halftime show screamed, "Applebee's sucks."
Yeah, the halftime show was eat at a local restaurant.
Yeah. Oh, Taco Bell's probably blew up after that.
Yeah,
Sales
it's
spiked.
really funny that you were like, bro, speak English is so funny, man.
I mean, you know what it was? It was less like me feeling it. It was more like I could sense that a lot of. Obviously, they made a whole alternative show, right? And it's like, what's their point? Their point is like, bro, fucking speak English, bro. And there was at least a part of me that's kind of like, I get the point. Like,
But
I
they
get-
got
I get-
Lady Gaga
I
in
get
there.
their point.
Lady Gaga was in there.
Lady Gaga was in there, yeah, but she's a.
But also, bro, I think if
She's a
you are an
Satanist, bro.
individual
She's a what?
that has a
Satanist.
Oh.
that has a strong view of what the Lady Gaga Satanist. Yeah.
I
Well, she's
think
Muslim.
she's demonic.
She's Muslim.
Astaghfirullah. I can't believe I can't believe I just dapped up.
All right,
That is- that was
it,
a-
bro. He just
Fantastic call. Fantastic sick callback.
That's amazing.
Bro, AZ has a special out.
Yes, dude.
That's
And-
also true.
Yeah, and Islamic States of America is the title, if you could believe that.
Dude.
If you agreed with any part of
Everybody
his
got
talking
nervous
points,
as soon as you said the title. There was
Yeah.
a certain energy shift in the room. I was like, shit.
I was actually the feature there that night. It was such a beautiful
Dude,
night.
Danish's
It was
line
so-
at the he's beckoning you down the stairs.
Yeah.
Right.
Pretty
I
natural
do think
stuff.
that, word to the wise, lesson learned, back to the young bucks, the title, I intentionally wanted it to be a little bit sort of like provocative on the nose. I think it has hurt the viewership. Why is that funny?
I think it
That
has.
was so funny.
I shot myself in the foot. My foot hurts.
I mean, Mo Ammer is the homie. Mo's never gonna let me live that down. Shout out Mo Ammer.
That's
Because
hilarious.
he to the final before I went live with you. He was like, "Bro, change the title. I'm telling you,
Bro, but it's just what you
So-
said. You were like, it's provocative and people are provocative.
Yes. Although I think the word is provoked.
You are
You're right.
Provocated.
Provocated.
Over here,
We be
doing some new
provocating the
shit.
conversation. But yeah. Anyway,
So,
I see. Yeah,
It
thank
is
you
a
for
really
mentioning
beautiful.
it. It's very personal, deeply personal.
It was kind of
project,
it's like the
yeah.
Bad Bunny Super Bowl halftime show of stand up.
That's
It
really
was
sick.
an homage.
A celebration
to, a
of-
celebration and homage.
But it was in English though.
But yeah, someone's watching your special in Kentucky, like, speak English, motherfucker.
You're speaking better English than that guy.
But it is to me it's cool to have AZ because like bro you know like the where I was you knew a bit
I
was
think I know where
coming.
you're going. Yeah.
It's coming.
I know it's coming. He's loading
Honestly,
one up.
broadcast, man.
I thought you were gonna be sincere.
I know I was coming sincere, but now when he started doing this mischievous shit, I was like, I gotta get a bit going.
Mischievous, bro. A lot of mischief on this pod.
No, but
Such as naming it Slumberpod.
I think I would never be comfortable doing enough mischief, because I love you so much, you know. So it's like I love to just like have fun with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you've
Pause.
taught us. Yeah.
Speak English and pause. You on a run right
I mean,
now.
I'm 50, bro. I can't. I'm sorry. I know maybe it's homophobic to say
It's
pause.
really funny.
I'm 50, bro. I can't not shoot. At least I'm not
So-
saying no homo. Like, I retired that from my
That's a-
lexicon.
So yeah,
15
man, it's like a privilege when you get to come out and hang with the homies. You know what I mean? It's really nice. I
Well, it's
really
my
value
privilege,
this
man.
time.
Well, I feel hanging out with young comics keeps me young. Also,
Yeah,
you know?
bro.
I love comedy, bro. I love stand up. I love comedians. I when you said earlier about like there's a camaraderie and there's sort of like almost like this fraternity vibe and wanting to belong to this community or this. It's a community, I guess. It is. It is. It's a
100%.
global community, man.
It is, bro.
And I know comedians in 25, 30 countries, like, and I know like there is something very real about this idea that comics, we see the world as like you're either a comic or you're a civilian. Like there's something very real to that, man. And comedians are a very strange, weird type of gene that we all have.
Yeah.
It's very strange, but it's also very beautiful.
Very beautiful.
And it's paradoxical because everything you say is true about wanting to be part of that and the benefits of that community and all that. And it's also true that it is a deeply solo craft, and the path is
Isolating.
the path is very
Well,
lonely.
you live and die by your own failures, but you do get to lick your wounds with people that are like
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the path, make no mistake about it, is a lonely path.
Of course.
Yeah.
And there's but there's a big difference in life between feeling lonely versus feeling alone.
Let's go.
Two very different things,
I like that one too.
And
bro.
I want more on it. Like, I'm curious to see what you mean by that. 'Cause that's beautiful.
there's who was it who said this?
It's Neil McCauley in Heat says it.
I can't remember.
I love that movie. He says
I love Heat, right?
Yeah, he says, "I'm not
That's
lonely. I am alone."
There you go.
But I don't know what he.
Well,
what you mean by it in the
one,
context.
it could mean a lot of things. It's a very, you can unpack that thing a lot, but here's one layer of it, which is that I wish I could remember who said this. I don't remember who said this, but they said basically like, if you don't like being alone, like it bothers you to just be alone, that means you're not good company,
Totally.
right? So work on
shit.
yourself.
Yeah, totally.
Be better company.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I at some point I did dawn on me like I kind of enjoy,
You offended.
If
Danish.
I'm just
that was the
alone.
line.
sometimes I feel, sometimes I can for sure feel very lonely if I am alone, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the vast majority of the time, it doesn't bother me to be alone.
Yes.
Because I'm actually pretty good company. Like I'm cracking myself up, bro. I had a day to myself not too long ago, bro. I had been on the road like crazy. I got back off the road. I had a whole day alone to myself.
Right.
Yeah.
I took a couple bong rips, which I was just like, and I hadn't been smoking weed for a while. So I was like, I need this medicinally. My body was destroyed.
Oh yeah,
and I
you
wanted to
called me this day.
Bro, it ended up being honestly top 3 funniest days of my life. But also very sad at a different point, and also very enlightening. Like I learned about myself, you know? And I just say all that to say like that's part of the difference between being lonely versus being alone.
Right.
Right? I can be alone, no problem, and keep myself very entertained. Like I have interesting thoughts.
Yeah.
You know, I have interesting observations.
Yeah.
I have interesting arguments and debates with myself. You know, I used to be a lawyer. I mentioned that, so I am a sophist. I can argue both sides of any issue.
Yeah.
I can out argue myself on whatever side I actually believe. I can construct a very persuasive counter argument against my own position.
That is. I love that about.
I can argue in a car. I can argue in a bar. I can argue on a train. I can argue on a plane.
Did you have like a Fago before this or something? Your energy is that of someone that has like swirling chemicals in their body.
I can argue in a book.
You are high on sugar.
This is little kid that's restless at church or temple energy.
Mischief, bro, mischievous. I tell you.
It's so funny. This is amazing.
That was funny, bro.
Really great.
But then coming back and be like, that was funny. Danish got some of the chemicals they give you at the dentist.
He just takes
Not
the
just be on
fun
the
bit,
opposite of that shit. Not just be on some kid shit.
Powder.
Yeah, he just takes the powder. I did love that about the special. You had these sketches that were kind of those conversations in multiple
the
characters.
vignettes.
Yeah, that was really sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, look, again, I consider that whole project at this point notching the belt energy.
Yeah,
I'm very happy I got it out of my system, bro.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
I was also just hoarding this material for many years.
Yeah.
You know, keeping myself from burning it. I still really haven't burned it in the sense that like I don't really have good new stand up right now. Trying to write new stuff right now. I'm working on stand
That's
up.
exciting.
But all that being said, like, yeah, it's a thing. I got to work on it. Paul Aaliyah, who we were talking about earlier, directed it. Danish was involved as a producer. And, you know, self-produced, self-financed, self-distributed. And, you know, it's got a very modest viewership right now on YouTube. I'd love for people to watch it, check it out.
It's got over 20,000 views. It'll keep going.
I hope so.
Yeah,
Inshallah. God willing.
Yeah, check it out, man. Check out Islamic States of America.
Yeah.
Yeah, and check out
We
Azhar
love you, man.
Azad TV,
Yeah,
Azad, he
TV.
AZTV.
Azad. You said Azad?
Yeah, what is it?
What is
AZ dot.
AZ.
It's
Oh,
not AZ.
it's AZ.TV.
AZ.
But you can't. I couldn't get the period TV as a social media handle.
Oh.
So on all the social medias, I put in AZ and then spelled out DOT
Got it.
TV.
Got it.
But it's
AZ
creating
dot.
it's creating a lot of confusion, I think.
Well, I'm a
But the
dummy.
website is AZ period TV.
TV.
But if you're from overseas, it's AZ
ZTV.
dot TV.
Is that TV?
So yeah, man. You know, like I said earlier, I've been terrible about like making that appeal.
Yeah.
Hey, please go to the website, sign up for the mailing list.
Yeah.
You know, I got to do all that, bro. I got to build an audience. So this is my big project for 2026, 2027, foreseeable future.
Beautiful.
28, 29,
Make content on the internet.
maybe 30, 31.
Make content on the internet
32.
and try to build an audience. 46, 48, 57, 2072. I'll be. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes.
Well, thank you, man.
Well,
thank you for
being
having
here.
me.
Appreciate
I'd be
it.
remiss if
What a
I
huge
didn't
honor.
thank you for inviting me on your pod, but also scolding the three of you
Yeah.
for not at least one of you having the good sense to Google the name Slumberpod, which would have revealed in 5 seconds that there was a hit product on Shark Tank.
Let me tell you. Let me do. Let me,
Shark Tank
product
pod?
called
let me do
Slumberpod.
one thing worse, brother. We did look it up, and we said, nah.
All of you
Let
are
me tell you
high.
something. We did look it up, and we
Straight
went,
up, we're just like, doesn't matter.
Our thing's different.
we're gonna do better.